Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Dungeons and Dragons with the Wolves of Welton crew. This is our second time doing this. I have kept small talk to a minimal because I want to small talk with y'all now. How are you guys doing?
All right.
I got heartburn.
Why do you have heartburn? What happened?
We might as
What'd you
get
eat?
a bad.
I had a smothered burrito for dinner.
He drank hot sauce. Don't let him lie
I
to you.
didn't drink hot sauce.
That man drinks hot sauce.
I
He's
ate
got
it.
it on his desk.
You drink hot
Am
sauce?
I wrong?
I do have some hot sauce on my desk.
See?
There you go.
Doing
Wow.
fine. Thanks for asking.
Yo, I'll give you inspiration if you chug that right now.
Pass.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it quite yet. Maybe after the session, he can have inspiration next time if he chugs hot sauce.
Oh, I was gonna give him barbaric inspiration regardless, so I was just gonna cast it.
Barbaric inspiration. That sounds
Or
mean.
whatever it's called. I messed up. Bardic, not barbaric.
inspiration.
I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
All right.
All right. Well, you know what?
Richard does barbaric inspiration on Sal.
What kind of benefit does that?
I don't know what barbaric is. Maybe it just drives him berserk for a few rounds or something like that, which can be
This
good.
makes him happy.
He'll hit harder, but he'll hit the closest thing possible, something like that, right? He's enraged from the hot sauce in his mouth.
All right.
Sounds
I
promising.
made DC. Sorry in advance.
That's okay. We'll work with it. We're gonna get started here. The first thing I like to do with my other D&D game is ask one of you guys if you want to talk about what happened last time in the form of a recap. So your goal with that is to tell whoever's watching out there what you guys did summed up, maybe some consequences that happened, maybe some actions y'all took and where it led you, some folks you talked to. The more detail, the better, but yeah, in a summed up portion. So I'll go ahead and ask, who wants to do it? If any of you want to do it.
I guess I'll volunteer as the voice, quote
Okay.
unquote.
All right.
So this being our second adventure from the Adventurers Guild, we were hired to come to a town, and they're having a little bit of a wolf issue. Essentially, a lot of the livestock and townsfolk are being attacked, and the wolves are stealing the sheep. As well as what's interesting is they're also taking human possessions as well. So instead of just taking sheep, they're taking pots, pans, ropes, tools, all kinds of things. So we arrive, or we're heading over to the town, and we see two old shepherds and their herd be attacked by a couple of wolves, and they were kind of acting strangely in a way where they seemed organized compared to just like a pack of like savage beasts. We quickly jumped in and fought off them, only having like a couple of sheep and some of the shepherd's dogs perished, but no one got hurt. The shepherds ended up taking us into town, and we did some shopping. We bought a nice tent that was very heavy, and I almost broke my back carrying it. But
Beautiful job.
as well as why we're walking to town, they basically explained the situation, which was like kind of like the whole like these wolves are kind of acting weird, stealing human possessions, that kind of stuff. So after we got some supplies, we went to the tavern for a drink and some food, as well as met with the town council about the situation, kind of introduced ourselves as the folks who were going to be coming to kind of help their problem. The town's council basically filled us in on the situation, as well as told us about a gentleman named Featherrock, but sometimes mistakenly called Feathercock, upstairs, who went out with a group of martyrs to go kill or go like snoop out the problem. We basically went upstairs and talked to him, and he was very like basically losing his mind, like about to crack. My soothed words and song playing kind of helped him relax a little bit, and he informed us that and he didn't want to sound crazy. We promised we wouldn't call him crazy. Essentially that the wolves, he heard them speaking like common tongue, which led us to believe there's something more to these wolves rather than being just like a pack of savages. They might be some kind of organized or highly intelligent species. So basically, after talking to him, gathering some more information, getting our supplies going, it's about 3:30 in the afternoon. We're gonna head towards a farm where he came from, essentially towards where potentially we think their hideout might be, and we're gonna try to confront the problem.
Okay, that was pretty good.
2:30.
Did I miss
Also,
anything? Did I take a breath during that whole thing?
I believe
No, you did not.
auctioned that tent as well, didn't you?
Yes. I didn't think that was too important of a detail, but if you want to watch the auction, I advise you go to our YouTube page and check it out. It's pretty interesting. Very well done, if I do say so myself. But that huge tent that I bought that I realized I couldn't carry, I ended up turning a profit on it, and I had a fake fundraiser for our group where I made a gold selling it.
Yeah, I'd say that was pretty thorough. That was a good recap. You have inspiration. And again, the way that works on your character sheet, there should be a slot where you can click it. And it looks like a little sun icon or a rising sun. That just implies that you can use that to give yourself advantage on any roll you want for the remainder of this session. If you do not use it, it will go away by next time. So try to find a good opportunity to take advantage of it.
Barbaric inspiration, right?
It's not barbaric inspiration, just raw inspiration. But you can make it barbaric if you want to. Like, I don't know, maybe try to slug someone and that you're about to miss. Just use the inspiration. That's kind of barbaric, right?
It only works if I take my shirt off. Got it.
However,
Yes.
you want to
Yes,
do
yep.
that.
Yes. It's the only
Do
way
it.
it works. But you gotta, like, rip it off like the Hulk or something.
You gotta get into character.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take us over to our game screen here. We're going to go ahead and get rolling. So, like Ricky said, you guys had just wrapped up talking to Featherrock, found out the rumors from him, where you got the oddest rumor yet. And he was a little terrified to tell you. Something about the wolves, I think the wolves were talking, perhaps? But either way, you guys are going to get to the bottom of it. They're wolves taking sheep, taking livestock, taking chickens. They're messing everything up, and you guys are here to solve the problem. So I believe we ended with you guys hanging out on the second floor of the Shepherd's Crook. You had just finished talking with Featherrock, and you were determining what to do next. It is a little past midday. The sun is still out. I have a little clock here rolling on the side so I can keep track of it too. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave it to you guys. What would you like to do?
Well, I know some of us need a rest before we go adventuring.
The problem is it's like it's the afternoon. Like I'm totally fine with resting and starting it first thing tomorrow. But I don't know how happy the townsfolk will be with that.
There's wolves afoot.
I mean, I'm good to go.
I'm also good to go.
I'm okay going. I only got one attribute left, so I don't mind hanging back.
What do you mean hanging back?
Hanging back in case the villagers need help. You know, since I'm pretty sure that they're in shock with still the attacks of the wolves and all that stuff, and maybe they might need a healer. Something to calm their nerves.
So you're gonna abandon your party?
No,
And that's
I don't
messed
want to do
up.
that.
That's
Yeah.
messed up.
Oh, it's not like that. I love you
Don't
guys.
go pee in a corner like the last adventure we had.
Okay.
So
It was a
you're gonna go
man of
cuddle
the name
with Featherrock?
Dragos. I would prefer you'd come with us, but it's up to you if you think we should just crash for the night, or we could take a vote.
So we don't necessarily have to wait until night. We just have to wait 8 hours. So it'd be 10 o'clock at night, and we'd be ready to go. Which would
Yeah.
probably be pretty... I don't know. Personally, I think it would probably be better because maybe we'd catch them in a surprise. Oh, excuse me. I think we should wait until later, so maybe we could catch them in a surprise. Sorry, guys. Don't know what was happening to me.
Bless you.
Yeah, let's rest up. I don't want to take these guys handicapped. So let's head downstairs and ask for a room so we can rest for like 8 hours or a couple of rooms. I don't know if Sal wants to share a bed with me. And then we'll get going tonight. Do we have anything before we do that though? Do we have anything to be able to see at night? Like any torches?
Yo, I got dark vision.
Pretty sure I have a torch.
I have dark vision too. I'm worried about these two lower race jabronis next to us.
I got light, so I could just
And
cast
I
that
just-
on myself.
I'll just look very shocked.
I've got a torch.
Why would you say that?
And also,
I'm
she can
kidding,
conjure
Baka.
fire. Catch a stick on fire and carry that.
Oh yeah,
Fireball!
she'll spin a fireball on a stick and blow up the forest. I guess we wouldn't have
yeah,
a wolf
that-
problem then.
Yeah, that would definitely solve the
True.
wolf crisis.
You said you have an extra torch, Sal?
Quite a few.
I have a
crises.
torch, yeah.
I also have one.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright, so, I think we're going downstairs to get a room.
Okay, you guys all heading down?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. You all head back down the stairs, and it's about how you left it. Still a few folks sitting at the table up ahead. I think Baka just disconnected. Yep, her camera's
Looks
frozen.
like it.
That's fine. We're just resting. Hey, barkeep!
The red-haired dwarf looks back over at you and says, Hi, how can I help you?
We're gonna post up for a couple of hours. You mind, we have a room or two to get ourselves ready, before we set out tonight?
Oh my god, was I screaming?
Yeah, you were screaming.
Sorry. Everything froze.
Yeah, I know. I could hear you a lot.
I saw that.
Well, no, I mean, was my thing still playing?
Oh, no.
Okay. That's what I thought. Never mind.
She responds to you and says, well, if you're gonna help us with our wolf problem, and you seem like all right adventurers, then I can give you a room temporarily just to rest up and get yourselves ready. Are you? What's your plan? Are you going after them tonight?
That's the plan.
But I point at Baka. I don't want everyone here to know our plan. But then I stand back up. Yes, we'll be going after them tonight.
I see. Oh, rather brave. Perhaps, nighttime adventuring's always either extra dangerous or very rewarding, depending on how, I guess, sneaky you are and where you're going. But I digress. Here, and she takes
I'm
out
medium sneaky.
from her pocket a huge ring of keys and starts looking through them one at a time until she stops at one and unhooks it and holds it out to you, Ricky, and says, right when you get up the stairs, take a left. This will open the door up, should be 4 beds inside. Get comfy. And when you're up, deal with them wolves.
I can't move my character.
You may
All
have
right.
to refresh Foundry
Okay.
if you disconnected.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
plan. I expect there to be fresh brews in the mini fridge when I get there, correct? As I laugh as I walk away.
Hey, what's a mini
Chuckles at
fridge?
you.
You know,
A salt
Good
box
stuff.
full of beer.
Oh, I can move now. There we go.
sit on the left, right?
I'm sleeping
Oh,
in
how-
the middle.
How nice. I'll get the door.
Yeah. Corner. I can't get in it.
Would you folks like a tune before we go to bed?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Sing me a lullaby, music man.
Wolves are dead. Wolves are dead. Now let's get this bread.
I'm immediately asleep.
Like that.
Out like a light.
Yep.
Okay, that's
Snoring my ass off.
you
In the middle of the day.
all of you, in the middle of the day, you go and get in bed, hop around a bit, then sit there, request Ricky to play a song, which he plays a 3-second song, and somehow all of you just pass out immediately. So you are all resting now, upstairs. Are you asleep too, Ricky?
Hell yeah. As soon as I say the word bread, I pass out. Immediately.
Which just leaves Augie.
I'm writing my journal at the moment, and then I pass out like seconds later.
Okay, so you all start getting a good midday hardcore nap in, leaving the door to your room open, which
That's fine.
should be okay, probably. I'll say you guys are able to get the. Actually, how long are you guys resting for? I should ask.
8 hours.
Oh, late. Okay.
Should be about 10:30 when we get out, right?
Yeah, it'll be right around then. You guys get 8 hours rest, and gain all your stuff back. No one came
Oh,
through
yeah.
upstairs this entire time that you were all hanging out up here.
That's nice of them. That's really nice.
Oh, Sal, you forgot to close the door.
I wasn't the last one inside.
Well, you live in a barn or something? Feathercock could have came in here.
Wait, I used to.
Did it?
Blames a lot, especially the wet fur.
Hey,
Hi, and I just like, never mind, you already left.
Just like I'm snoring.
Shuffle out the door.
I'm snoring, so I'm like a deep sleeper.
We
Somebody
have to wake
slap
your
him.
ass up.
Yep.
Arthur, get your ass up.
He's still
Look
asleep.
at that.
Alright, I got a song for this.
Oh, the
I
wakey
pull out-
wakey song?
What's up?
The wakey wakey song?
Yep. Then I pull out my lute and I just string the most like sharp, like nails on a chalkboard notes. If you even call them notes in his ear.
Good morning. Is it morning? I don't know. What time? What? Where are we at?
He's
Oh!
so good he doesn't even know where he is.
I remember now. Okay, so what are we doing now?
We're gonna go kill some wolves, Squire Boy. Look alive.
Okay, cool. Let me. Okay, I'm ready.
We need to go to the Westley estate.
I do believe they said to go south? Out of town.
Let's do it.
It's northwestern woods.
But we gotta take the path south.
If it's the northwest.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Listen, I don't make the rules.
Let's see.
I don't make the map either. I just follow the GPS. I mean,
It
These
should
people
be.
love this tavern.
It'd be dark right now, right? So you guys make your way downstairs. The tavern's much more dimly lit this time around. There are a couple points of light, though. Should be looking like.
hey, Sal, that guy I sold the
There we
tent to has been drinking since 1 a.m. last night.
How do you know?
He told me when he bought the tent. He's been here since
Oh.
1 a.m. last night.
So you guys are heading back out into the town?
Yep.
Okay.
Pitter
Oh wait,
patter,
actually, I
pitter
want to go. I saw the keys on me, right?
You do still have the key on you.
I go up to the barkeep, and I ask, "Are we able to hang on to this key, or should I return it?"
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I like dropped there for a second.
You make sure you move your token. If you can't, you gotta rejoin Foundry. The dwarf at the counter currently, also red hair and red beard. This time a man walks over and he says, "Aye, return the key, please," and holds his hand out.
I give him the key, and I look at him, and I'm like, "By the time we come back, you won't even know what a wolf is."
That's
I step her away.
it's an odd statement. It's gonna exterminate all wolves.
Have a good night. As I leave.
You guys all head outside immediately after that statement and enter back into the town here. Let me activate that for you. It is a little dark out now,
Oh, that's a real hard map to see at nighttime.
but you guys have, let's see.
Like, that's real hard.
I'm assuming when you go out, one of you is lighting a torch, or you guys do any type of lighting whatsoever?
Yeah. I cast Firebolt
Yes, do it.
on my torch.
Oh boy.
God.
Okay, it's fine.
You're casting Firebolt on your torch?
Yeah, I gotta light it.
And I have
Whatever
a-
happens, happens.
Okay, you hold out your
Just what I
torch
do.
and take this Firebolt and put it close to the tip and just break the entire top half of the torch. The wood shatters and goes flying towards the ground, but y'all got a nice bright light for just a moment.
Can we
Just-
see that on the map, please?
Just
Can
a
I
moment.
get a bright light for a moment?
Yeah, sure. Here you go. It's just a
I
quick
need my immersion.
bright light.
Thank you.
Oh, that was a second.
Anybody got another torch? Mine's gone.
How about this? I can just cast light on you, and then we would be good. Alright.
Wait, no!
Oh, too many times.
I don't want light cast on me.
Has to be an object too. Can't be a living thing.
Oh, Baka's hat.
Don't say doggy.
Oh,
I'm not
Baka
wearing
actually,
a hat.
Yeah. What are you wearing right now, Bakamus?
I don't have anything on my head.
Are you
I'm
wearing
in, like,
robes? Do you have a wand? Do you?
Nah, I've got like a little. I've got like a little apron on.
That's
Small
it.
clothes. That's it. I don't have anything
Wow.
special. I have small clothes on underneath. Shut up.
Let's see. That's too
Bold.
bright, isn't it?
What piece of clothing is he lighting up?
I don't know. Augie?
I
Your
would
underwear.
say, the tip of your
Or
broken
Arthur,
torch.
sorry.
Yeah, that's smart.
So you cast light on the remainder of the bottom half of the torch she blew off?
I'm be honest. If it was a piece of clothing, it was immediately coming off.
Should we,
I don't want to be lit up.
Arthur touches the remainder of the torch in your hand that's mostly destroyed, and it starts glowing a bright light, which lights up your surroundings. Looking around, it looks like most folks have exited the roads for the evening, heading home and likely wanting to secure what they have left in worry of another attack.
Yeah,
Alright.
see?
So
Oh, nice.
How long
Get
does
it
light
going.
last?
So where the fuck do we need to go? Do we need
Need to go to the south.
Are you sure about that?
Yep, let me check my notebook here.
Because I don't have it
Wesley
written in my
Farm.
notes about that.
South route out of town.
That's not what I have.
What do you
I
have?
have Wesley Farm, northwest, outside of town. Take the north route at the fork.
We came from the north route.
This is what I have written down from that guy. I have nothing about going south.
So,
let's go
It
north.
doesn't
And
make
we see
sense to
if we
go-
see a wolf, we'll kill a wolf.
It does not make sense to go
Well, we-
south to get to the northwest of town.
That's what it said.
any of you are welcome to ask if you'd like to try to rack your brains and remember what specifically was said as well.
I
Yeah.
really want to rack my brain.
I really want to know.
Okay,
I'm
both of you make
curious.
a...
Is this?
Go ahead.
I want to go
Nah,
back
it's a bad
into
joke. I was gonna say. No, keep going. I'm waiting for you.
I want to go back into the inn and talk to the bartender. Maybe they might know.
If you want to, you can go ahead and head back in the end. But Bakamus and
Well, I gotta roll.
Sal, make
Red.
a history check for me.
Oh, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
And Arthur, are you turning around, going back into the tavern?
How do I do this roll? Oh.
Yes.
Okay. And you immediately turn and just step
Fuck.
back into the inn.
It!
Okay.
Okay, what were we trying to figure out?
That's
Is
good
this
enough
a
for both of
flat
you.
Earth or a cubed Earth?
Yeah, is it flat Earth or are we like? Is it like a soup can? That way, it's both flat on both sides and round.
The Mobius strip.
So, both of you recall being told by this halfling, who seemed to be a bit of an expert hunter named Coral, had told you the best route to the farmlands you're wanting to reach it would be to exit south out of the town and follow the path as it curves immediately to the west and then north and eventually hits a fork.
Boom.
All right, I gotta go. I don't. Goodbye.
Arthur, you head back into the tavern and it's just the same exact way you left it currently.
I start heading south, even though Arthur went back in.
The bartender's
I'm
still
not
there,
going fast.
correct?
There is currently a male dwarf behind the counter still.
Alright. Shit, where'd my notes go? Looking for the last week's notes. Give me a second. There it is. I go up to the barkeep and I ask, and I called out for him for real quick. It's like, excuse me.
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of cleaning up, like he's getting ready to settle down for the evening. He turns around and walks back up to you and says, "Hi, what can I get you? Drink? Food? Food's rough right now."
Actually wondering, so I got some friends out there, they don't know what they're doing, but do you know where Grimstone is at?
Grimstone. He
The hell is Grimstone?
puts his hand
I
to
don't
his
know.
chin. I don't know a Grimstone, I'm afraid.
Shit. Alright, well, I tried. I'm gonna go back outside then. Thank you.
Wait, no, it's coming back to me. You're looking for a shepherd, aye?
That is correct.
Grimstone up by Carnby Way. He's one of the poor blokes that lost his flock, I'm afraid. Damn wolves are taking everything.
Alright, do you know where he's at?
I believe he has farmlands slightly to the west of town here.
Awesome. And do you know how dangerous it is out these streets during the night?
Well, we don't have crime or high rates of mugging in town late at night or nothing like that. We're a decent town with decent folk. Even those who pass through, we don't really have many problems, but the wolf problem, that normally occurs only at night. I'd watch
Only at
yourself
night.
lest you run into a pack of unwanteds.
And where would you... Have you heard any stories like where the most attractions are at?
Attractions? Lad, you're looking for a good time, you're in the wrong place.
Maybe that's not the good words I was looking for. The most occupied places where people usually tell people not to go to.
Well, I'd say don't go deep in the woods late at night, because you're asking for trouble, but he looks you up and down. You look like one of them fellers that walks into trouble regardless, so take my warning with a grain of salt.
I cross my arms. I will, and I appreciate your honesty. Thank you. I turn around and I leave.
All right, you step back outside, and I believe your group is
Abandoned me.
is halfway across town. You see them all walking towards the south right now as you step out of the tavern.
Hey, Arthur, what did you forget? Your beads?
No, I left your mom in there with a postcard.
I don't think your lord will speak too kindly about my mom like that.
That's okay. She's all Gucci with this.
So you catch back up with the group, exchange a few blows, and head south out of town. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you.
Group comp.
I'm going to take you guys to a familiar map here, but we're going to use it because it represents farmland and whatnot. So you guys exit out of town to the south and start following this trail that curves around to the west.
Oh yes, I've seen this picture.
What are you talking about, Sal? This is the first time we've been here.
That was out of character.
Where are you guys trying to head right now?
Northwest.
Northwest, baby.
To that dude's farm.
We had to go south to go northwest. Makes complete, total sense.
Okay. You guys are sticking to the trail, I'm assuming?
Couldn't just take the road to the west. You gotta go south first.
I would suggest we stick to the trail.
Yeah. Until we find that, we're looking for a farm on the outskirts of town. The Wesley Farm.
Okay. So you guys continue on this trail for a decent bit. It's about, let's say you travel for about 15 minutes until finally you hit a fork in the road that's curving northwest and also directly north.
North.
Are we going north or northwest?
North.
Northwest.
Northwest.
No.
We gotta go
Right.
west. That's what the bartender told me.
Can I roll
Right.
history?
Nope. I'm not listening.
Yes. I'm
Northwest,
pretty
outside
sure
of
it's
town.
northwest as well too.
Northwest, outside of town. North route at the fork.
Fork.
I ignore everyone and head north.
Actually, you guys, you know what? I think we should go north.
That's a great idea, Rick.
Thank
I'm
you.
really glad you thought of it.
I think Feathercock told me north is the way to go.
Huh.
I just kind of silence and I just follow. Okay, I'm just gonna put my book away.
I think you're thinking of the Grimstone farm there, but there's
I thought that's
different
where we had
farms.
to go.
No, we're going to the
Wesley.
Wesley farm.
We're going to Wesley Farm.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, some his daughter. I heard. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Might
Okay.
make you break that pack of your lord there.
So
Yeah, the
Forgive
Wesley
me.
Farm is the last place where that was the most interesting one.
So you guys are heading towards the north path?
Yes.
Final
Yes.
confirmation? Okay. So you guys continue along the trail, deciding to go north. And as you're passing through these fields, you can see various farms along the way. A little bit in the distance. These are relatively open plains. It is dark, so it's not necessarily flat land. It is a little hilly. So you really don't know what could be out there currently, because it's a little too dark to see. But you guys are traveling with a light source right now, so you can still find your way north without much issue. The road...
Question.
Hmm?
Is there, how many sheep are on the farms? Is there, like, livestock on the farms? I mean, I know it's nighttime, but, like, can we hear the bleating of sheepies? Or does it just seem, like, dead silent and really fucking creepy?
They're kind of far off, so you can't really hear any sheep bleating or whatnot. You do see light sources in the distance occasionally. It looks like maybe a window to some of these farms or and whatnot, showing that there are people living there. But mostly you just hear, typical nighttime sounds. Crickets, a little bit of wind, rustling of the grass, the blowing and whatnot. And not much else at the moment.
Are there any signs along the road, like, pointing out which farm is which?
You guys haven't seen any signs so far, but the path still continues north from where you are.
Okay.
How good fair is the path? Like, is it cobblestone or just stone?
Just dirt.
Just dirt. Okay.
A little bit, I don't know, I don't want to use the word refined. A little bit more well-traveled dirt, not just like a small dirt trail. It's an actual, it looks like people take wagons across this way occasionally.
Alright, guys, because we are in a fair traveling route, I want all of us to just be cautious because it is night, and I don't want to get mugged.
I don't think we're gonna get mugged by farmers.
No, not by farmers. By those crazy wolves.
It's alright. Sal and I
Isn't the
got.
whole point to find the wolves? So isn't it a good
Bring
thing if
'em
they
on.
do find us?
Well, yes, but just in case they find us first.
Again, isn't
That's-
that kind of the point?
It's alright. Sal and I can lead the way. We both have dark vision. We can see pretty far ahead of us in this kind
It's
of
true.
setting. Or Sal, do you want me to be in the back and you go into the front? So I can look or get our rear and you get our front.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cool. You sit there with your little magic stick with Bacchus, and we'll make sure you guys don't get hurt.
I believe north is where the guy was attacked.
Yeah, let's keep going until we find that farm.
Okay, you guys continue on north for about another 10 minutes until you can finally see this hill you're climbing. There's a farm right at the end of this trail or path. You also see a cliffside to your to the left of this farm, just rising up a bit. It's a little tall, so it goes about maybe 20 feet up, overlooking this path as you cross beneath it, until you end up at a farm right on the edge of the woods. As you approach it, you can see a light in one of the windows. And also, as you're this close, you can now see the woods just a bit in the distance behind this farm.
Should we go knock on the door?
I think we're there. Yeah, I mean it is late, but this is kind of a life or death situation. I don't think they'd mind talking to us.
Go up and knock on the door.
Yep.
I'll go up. So I take away my position from the rear, and I run up to the top of the door, and I start knocking.
So all three of you are knocking?
No.
Just me. They're like behind me, and like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw Rick run past, and I just stopped.
Well, I guess he's going to knock on the door.
He got it. He's a great knocker.
Ricky,
He's got
you
good knockers, too.
you
Just a
walk
nice
up to the door and give it a good knock. And a couple moments go by until you hear the door clicking. Sounds like a lock's being unlocked. And it eventually opens, and there's an old man that looks... he's got a bit of a jutted out jaw. He's hunched over a bit. He's scowling immediately as he looks up at you and says, "Who the hell's are you coming this late? What do you want?"
I'm sorry, sir. We are just adventurers, and we've been given the task to discover what's going on with the wolves around this area and kind of put an end to it. We heard that your farm has been affected by them. Is that true?
Well, whose farm hasn't been affected? I live near the damn woods.
So, I'm sorry to bother you, but we're just looking for some more information about them. If you notice anything different about the wolf attacks of late.
I haven't noticed anything about him. I noticed that halfling dropped at my doorstep, damn near dead. That was something. My flock got taken. That was something. I got a bunch of young hoo-has showing up at 11 o'clock at night. That's something.
Well,
Yes.
wouldn't you like to get your flock back, or at least get some revenge for your flock being taken away?
He lets out a chuckle, and just kind of he just doesn't acknowledge your question. He just looks back up at you like you had a punchline there, and then he starts scowling again and says, "You think my flock's still alive? Is that really what you're telling me?"
No, but I think those wolves that took your flock are still alive. And if I were you, I'd probably want them dead.
If you could kill him, by all means, kill him. There's your lance. Go check and see where they is. And he motions just in a broad gesture all around him towards the woodland area and says, "I ain't no wolf tracker. I can't smell them. I can't find them. But you know what? You just put that nose to the ground. Maybe you can find something.
I step forward. Yeah, I got a question for you. So, wait, hold on. Sorry. And this is also a question. Well, this is kind of a question for the GM, real fast.
What's up?
You had mentioned a ridge on the side. Would that
Correct.
be considered a mountain ridge?
Mountain's kind of a strong word. It does have stone under it, so slightly, barely mountainous, but not
Look,
not
our
a
boy
mountain.
Feathercock said something about mountain ridge, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He did mention
Does that look like a mountain ridge?
ridge?
Or does that just look like a fucking ridge?
It just looks like a ridge. This would not be considered a mountain
Okay.
ridge.
So I do have a question for you. Do you know of a mountain ridge anywhere near here?
Well, you go deep
Like,
enough through the
which
forest
direction?
and you can run right into a mountain if you want it. Are you going climbing too? Is that going to help?
Well, by our information, mountain ridge is where their den is.
Well, if that's the
And
case.
they said it was closest to your farm.
He turns his head and looks to the side of it and just looks at that huge forest again and says, well, then if... I don't know. What do you want me to tell you then? Go in the damn forest to the mountain ridge.
North, south, east, west.
He shoves his finger towards the forest and says, the whole damn line over there. East, north, take your pick. It's miles and miles long.
How long? A couple more questions, and we won't bother you. How long have you been living around these parts for? Just out of curiosity.
I've been living here my whole life.
And would you say you know the woods by the back of your hand? Like it's like you know everything essentially.
Nope. Don't mess with no damn wolves.
No, the wolves.
Woods.
I'm talking about the woods.
Yep, and I'm talking about the wolves. I've never messed with them woods. I don't want to know what's in them. I don't care what's in them. I keep to mine. They used to keep to themselves. Now they don't. That's what you're here for, right?
Wait, they used to
Yes.
keep to themselves? So they've always been here.
Oh, there's always been wolves in woods. It's damn woods.
But they really haven't messed with you until lately, correct?
Well, you know, you try to take a shortcut and whatnot, and go lands that's not well traveled, then they may get a little aggressive, but they've never come to my damn farm and just taken everything I got.
And were you there that night when they came, or were you asleep? Did you see them come?
Didn't see nothing. Just that halfling half dead on my doorstep.
And your sheep gone.
That's right.
I now want to back off and kind of look around. There isn't by chance any, like, blood droplets or anything from, our boy Featherrock, is there? Like, if I were to look around, there's no, like, out of place.
Make a perception check. Let's see if you can sleuth out some stuff.
Ah! Yeah, I should have used my thing.
Didn't really notice anything. You take your light and shine it around this porch and just examining his wooden steps leading up to his door, and it just looks like some old rustic wood that's
I knock on the
traveled.
wood. Yep, that's wood.
Okay, what are you doing?
You're very perceptive.
Oh, thank you.
You want some help?
Nah,
I asked the old man,
Okay.
and this is the final question.
didn't pan out.
What that field over there, is that where you keep your livestock? I kind of motion towards like the field next to the house.
He nods at you and says, keep him nice and safe in the fence right next door. But, you probably noticed there's nothing there now.
Hmm. I'm gonna go take a quick look over there, and we'll let you be for the night.
Good.
We'll see you in the morning with a couple wolf heads for you, sir.
I pull out a lollipop and give it to him before I walk away.
He looks at it for a moment and says,
It's strawberry flavored.
he takes it and just kind of stares at it, and he looks like he's disgusted while he's looking at it. And he gives you just an odd side glance and then slams the door.
I just give him a nod. right as he gives me the side glance, I just give him a nod.
What a nice fellow.
So,
Let's go check out this field before we head into the woods, guys.
I hang back a second and pat Sal on the shoulder. I have a plan, but you're not gonna like it.
Oh God. I'm listening.
What do you think about sheep?
They're woolly.
Do you think you could be one?
Guaranteed. You're trying to use me as bait?
Keep that in mind. You might need it. And then start walking towards Rick.
So I'm over by the fence in the field where the livestock would be. And I'm just kind of like looking around to see if I see anything out of place, like whether it's like a ripped garment of clothing or, you know, a piece of jewelry. Something that wouldn't be randomly in the middle of the field. Maybe like a fork, like something weird.
Make a survival check.
Hortons! Did I catch it in time?
Yeah, I have no idea what he rolled. I'm not looking at it right
He
now.
rolled.
I roll a 7.
No. I called Portons. That 7 doesn't matter. You automatically roll a 17.
Bakaluda has the ability to replace, I believe, 2 rolled die a day through a feature she has called Portent, where no matter what you roll, as long as she claims it before the roll is done, which in this case it was, she can replace it with one of those die. What does it replace with, Bakaluda?
It's 17.
Okay,
And then whatever his plus is, I think,
+2.
goes with it, right?
so 19.
Or is that wrong? I might be wrong with that.
I'm not sure, but 17 itself was good enough. So, you check around this field where these sheep used to be, and I mean, you can find clear signs. Okay, clearly sheep were kept here. A little bit of dung here and there, a little bit of wool here and there. But you don't find any like random jewelry or garment tearings or anything belonging to a person per se. But you can definitely see a fair amount of tracks.
There you go, it linked it.
That look more than just like sheep wandering around. You could see a line of them heading north.
A line?
Just like a whole bunch of tracks. Almost like they're really tightly together instead of spread out.
Are they heading north towards the woods or just north?
They're heading north towards the woods.
Hey guys, come check out these tracks. They kind of look more like soldiers marching rather than a bunch of savages.
Soldiers marching? Sheep? Are you sure?
Well,
I want to look at the tracks and see if they're wolf or canine prints.
Like, do they look like a wolf print?
They look definitely more like wolf prints. Also looks like things were dragged along here.
well,
I think we found our trail.
that's about to say. I think we found the way to go. I mean, we can head them direct, straight on, or we can kind of try to snoop our way around the woods. What do you guys think?
I think we should follow the trail.
I think we should
Okay.
follow the trail too.
Same.
I-
I think it would be safe to follow the trail.
Did I overhear you talking about Sal being able to transform into a sheep?
Yeah, but hold on to that. There's also another one that might work.
Hmm.
What if,
Augie, you still have that. Oh, keep going.
what if Sal turned into a wolf?
I can do that too.
Hold on. Just in my case,
Wait,
what if
how
the
long
wolves
does that last?
identify?
1 hour.
What if the wolves identify that Sal's actually not one of them?
How?
Is that
Oh,
a
you still have that that rope?
I still do.
How good are you at making traps?
Ooh. I'm gonna have to roll for that, will I?
You've been hunting before, right?
I've only went adventuring with my father. I've never really went hunting. We've always packed food supplies.
Back in the city, we used to trick rats with small pieces of cheese. Tie up a little bit of a trap next to it. Whoop! You got dinner.
Well, yeah, but there's nothing to say that they're going to come towards us.
I know. Just keep in the back of your head.
Ooh.
Maybe if we
Wait,
did
wait.
have a sheep and we
Yeah,
pretended
yeah.
to be some farmers.
If Sal could be a sheep, we put a trap on Sal, and then the wolves attack Sal and then set off the trap.
But we still need to find their den.
Yeah.
How good is if you were to turn into a wolf, Sal? How good would your sense of smell be?
Really good.
Would you be able to smell where other canines would be?
I could try.
So we have two options.
I see. What's your options, sorry?
Oh, we got that sheep, bait and switch sheep, or undercover wolf.
So here's something. If we follow this trail until we hit the end of it, and then use Sal.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to use them right away. Just pre-planning. You only could go for an hour, you know?
Go into the woods for a little bit and then see where the trail ends.
Worst case scenario, you'll try lighting a torch and just burn the whole thing down anyway.
Yeah, it'll be fine. And then I keep holding up. Wait, how long does the light last?
Light lasts for an hour. How long has it
It's
been
gone.
so far?
Maybe a
Almost
half
done.
hour.
Has
Right?
it been
Like,
a half hour? Did you say it was 11 or 11:30?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
The farmer you guys were talking to that you don't know the name of said it was around 11.
You mean Wesley?
We assume it's Wesley.
That might be his last name. I don't know when he asked. So who knows, right?
Hey, it was me. I don't want to.
Maybe that was his son. I don't know. You will never know.
Senior
It
Wesley.
was his cousin's stepbrother.
Weissman move.
Wait, so what time? I'm sorry. I
11.
totally blinked out. Okay.
11.
All right,
30 minutes.
let's go. Let's travel.
Alright.
Onwards.
Uh,
You want me to lead the pack?
Yep, but I'll take the
I'll
the
do
rear.
better. Yeah.
Alright.
Thank you.
So you guys are entering the forest then, right?
We
Yep.
are attempting
Following
to
the
follow
trail.
that trail.
Okay. So you guys follow that trail as best you can and start entering into a much thicker, much darker area as you enter the woods. So immediately entering these woods, it's the wind picks up a little bit. You can hear rustling of leaves and limbs swaying, whatnot. Make it a little harder to hear things out in the distance unless you're just keenly focused on it. You guys are able to follow this path for a good bit until it starts looking like it's a lot harder to find. Like maybe it splits off a little bit, or there are things covering up the trail itself. Who was leading the way?
I was.
Sal, make a survival check for me.
Survival looks good. Maybe.
Okay. You maintain
survive.
this trail. It's a little hard to follow at this point, going all of this under this underbrush and just the infinite amount of paths in these woods right now. Well, not necessarily paths, but ways you could go. But you stick to what you believe is that same trail that had that dragged and like forced march footing to it that Ricky saw earlier. You guys follow this path for about another 15 minutes as you go deeper and deeper into these woods.
How long has it been?
45 minutes now.
Okay.
I got another 15 minutes on my light.
Jamie, am I able to kind of like very concentrate on noises and see if I hear like any kind of common talk or common tongue?
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead and make a perception check.
Can I do the same?
Sure, anyone who wants to.
Nice.
Wow. So all three of you just pause. Arthur, Richard, Ricky, and Sal. Baka, you see your three teammates just stop and start listening. And then resume walking. All three of you don't hear any voices or anything shuffling around you besides leaves and bushes swaying in the wind. Currently.
Can I have a spell ready to go?
Tell me the conditions.
If something comes towards us, I wish to shoot off. Maybe not. Never mind. Just kidding. I'm not gonna have anything ready.
Jamie, am I able to look around to see if I find any like human like objects, like once again like plate, fork, garment, as well as maybe blood?
Hey, everyone.
Anything out of the ordinary?
Go ahead and do his thing, and then I'll do mine.
Okay. Yeah, you can stop and check around again if you want to. Go ahead and make another perception check. Okay, just glancing around at this trail you're following, you don't see anything like anything that would belong to a person along this path. You do notice the occasional broken or snapped twig or dangling little branch off of a bush that looks like it got broken along this way. You feel like you're still following something's path now, but it's harder to tell what.
Hey, everyone.
What's up?
What's up?
I feel like we've done a great job so far, and everybody deserves a treat, and I hand everybody a lollipop.
Aw, thank you.
God, I got poopy flavor again.
Hey, enjoy this while we last, okay? These are really hard to get. Thank you.
I'm filled with determination.
I look at Baka, I see she's trying to get a spell ready, and I'm looking at her and I'm like, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking we're getting really deep in these woods. It's nighttime. It'd be really easy for an ambush.
I see that she does that, and I have my daggers very close to me, basically kind of like walking in my hands on them around my belt.
Okay.
So you said the trail is getting harder and harder to follow, right?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Wild Shape. And I'm going to be a wolf.
Okay, what kind of
A
wolf?
Be more specific.
dire wolf, sorry.
Ooh, all right. So,
So I guess, oh, sorry.
Sal gets a little bit ahead of you all, and you see him kind of hunch over, and this quick bright light flashes in front of you, and you see a large dire wolf standing directly in front of all of you.
Oh, this.
Jesus Christ, dude, you want to give us a warning next time?
I just kind of make dog noises.
I go up to Sal. You go, boy.
I kick my leg.
Oh,
I guess,
You gonna find the trail? You gonna find the trail?
Yeah. My tail's
Find the trail.
wagging.
Find the trail.
I'm gonna try and sniff out the trail.
but that knows the work, bud.
Make a survival check with advantage.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Puppy.
Advantage is twice, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, Alright, I'll take the first one.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
So you put your nose to the ground and start sniffing sound. Immediately, you pick up the scent of other wolves. You also pick up the scent of sheep, it smells like. And also, it's very faint, but it almost smells like humans.
They're all in the same direction?
We
All
don't
of
know
them
any of that, by the way.
right in front of you on this small,
Just like dead
broken
ahead.
trail you're following. There is
How
one
many,
other thing you smell as well, but you're not quite sure what it is. It smells very musty, though.
Okay.
How many?
And this is all straight, like, dead ahead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna, like, do, like, a hunting dog, where, like, lift up a paw and just, like, stare that way.
Sal, you smell something? I kind of whisper. I don't yell.
I'm focused.
Alright, how long has it been? How long left on this light?
It hasn't been that much longer. It's been about maybe 2 more minutes since y'all started talking, I think. So
Do we-
we've got 13 minutes left.
Okay.
This is the GM question. Is Sal able to talk while he's in these forms?
No.
Okay. Is he Sal? Is he able to understand what we're saying though while he's in these forms?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
So-
For you, sorry.
I look at Sal, ask him again. Do you smell something? And I ask him like I like kind of shake my head or go, like so he can like kind of tell us.
I mean, he's indicating.
Yeah.
Look at him point
Like-
his nose.
Okay.
It's like
How
he's
how
one of them
far?
Boyd dogs.
How far, bud?
I
just look at Rick.
I just start walking, I guess.
Like, is it like 10 feet? Is it like?
Rick, he's a dog.
He can smell.
He's a dog. He can't talk.
You want me to hold up my thumbs and say,
Yeah. How many meters with your
He wants
your
He wants you to pat the
Your
ground
paws.
for each foot.
yeah?
Every
You know
5
what?
feet.
I
Pat,
turned
pat,
to the-
pat.
Big
Oops.
Rick might have DC'd.
Yeah, I think he may have just
did.
DC'd. Oh, it's bad
Yeah.
timing.
Yeah.
No.
Ah, Rick.
Oh, he's
I
back.
just read.
Just
Oh.
DC'd.
Disappear through the void.
And he comes back. Oh, hi.
I don't feel too well, Arthur, and I just go to the back of the group.
Oh,
Okay.
God damn it, don't do this to me. Alright.
Right. I think if he's pointing, we should probably be more stealthy. At which point, I don't quite try and snuff the light, but like maybe try and hide it under my little apron so it's not quite as bright.
Okay, you can do that, but it'll be gleaming through us still. It won't go out as far. This bright light shines out, I believe, 60 feet total. That'll maybe reduce it to like 30, but you are still a walking source of light in a pitch black forest.
Realizing that, I say fuck it and just hold it out anyways.
Okay.
Well, guys, I'm a beacon of light. Sal, go scout it out.
Alright, I'm gonna slowly start moving forward.
I think we should stay here, just in case. But keep on guard, guys.
Okay, you start
that sound
moving forward, Sal, just keeping your nose to the ground. And you
Yep.
still have those scents, and it looks like it starts winding and goes on for a good bit. How far out are you wanting to go?
Call it 60 feet.
Okay, you all see this huge direwolf just sniffing on this trail, just
Oh
just
shit!
shoving his nose back and forth, and then start winding through the trees. It gets harder and harder to see him until he's just at the very tip of your light source, Baka.
God damn it.
Alright. So he's 60 feet ahead.
I don't see anything, right?
Nope. You don't see anything change, but you still have your nose locked onto that trail.
Okay, I'm gonna turn back around and go back to the group. And just kind of like Do like a dog would when he wants to go outside. Nudge their legs.
Go paw a tree or something.
Yeah.
Go paw the door.
Oh. Also, I would like to mark a couple of trees. You know, like, hey, this is my territory.
Okay, you can definitely do that. You pick a
I don't have to pee, but I'm marking.
you pick a fine tree and use some of that reserved urine specifically for just marking things,
Yeah.
and just you spray a little bit on a tree.
Why does it smell so bad? Do you eat asparagus?
That's the smell of safety, I think, to myself.
So I guess we start following Sal again. Sal.
Alright, come on.
Wait. Come here. Sal, come here. I hand him a lollipop stick and say, hey, if you find anyone, you put this near them.
Start wagging my tail.
Alright, and I give it to Sal, like I assume he's grabbing it in his mouth.
Yes.
Okay. You have a lollipop in your canine mouth right now, Sal. Are you leading the way?
I am leading the way. I'd like to be like, I don't know. At
I
least
think we should be 60
10
feet
feet?
ahead of us.
You think
you should
60
be
feet?
way farther ahead of us.
Okay. I will stay 60 feet on the edge of that light source.
I'm gonna go real slow, so if I see him stop, I stop. Those are the contingencies. If he stops, I stop. I don't know what everybody else is doing. Okay, again, hey, if y'all disagree with what I want to do, feel free to,
I do have something in mind, but I don't know if I have the tools to use it.
say it.
It's an ability called Augury, which gives me a blessing omen of the Beyonders to see what could happen in the future. And the only thing I could think I could use is my candles, but because of the wind, I don't know if the candles will last long enough.
You would be able to. I'd say you'd be able to light a candle and shield it if you're wanting to use it for a spell.
I would like to, please.
Okay, go ahead and link spell.
And I wanted to use candles. Inventory.
Okay, so you set a couple of candles out and kind of shield them as you hover over them and light them up as you start to cast Augury. And let's see, looks like you get an omen for doing this, right? You receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the result of a specific course of actions that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. What actions do you plan to take within the next 30 minutes?
I want to buff Sal, bless Sal with a strength to make sure that he doesn't get hurt, because he's going to be quite far ahead. That's all. Because I'm worried that he might get ambushed.
Okay, so Augury more dictates, like, say you plan to go climb a tree and get to the top of it within the next 30 minutes. Augury would tell you whether or not that'd be a good omen or a bad omen, or maybe good and bad, of what that action would be. So right now, if you use it in this manner, you would only get the results of casting Bless on, you said Sal? Is that right?
Okay. So in that case, can I use the term on the action we're doing right now, which is taking further down the pathway?
Sure. Now, say you wanted to follow this trail for the next 30 minutes, and that's the result you're wanting to see through your augury. That would be an omen.
That I would like to do, please.
Okay, so you set out a couple candles and cast augury and just hover over them, watching the way they drip, the way the wax melts, the way the flames flicker. And the flames flicker in a manner to where they start intertwining a bit and twisting. until they completely go out. You get an omen of woe.
Shit. Guys, I really think we should get out of here.
I mean, we can't leave. We have to take care of this. It's our job.
Right, but the gods are telling me that this is a bad situation, and I
Yeah,
trust
for-
in my lord.
Yeah, for the wolves.
I mean, we knew it was going to be a bad situation, though.
A bad situation for the wolves, a bad situation for us. It could be for anything. But right now, the gods are telling us that this is a really bad sign.
What do you suggest we do then? Just leave?
Are we still moving while this was cast, or do you have to stand still for it?
You had to stop to cast it. It took a minute.
Okay.
Or 1 minute.
I'm kind of indecisive at this point because I know what we're supposed to be doing is good, but at the same time, I want to protect the team and get out of there.
Go
Well,
where and do what? Like, this is our only option.
Why don't we play more defensive then?
We could
And
just
try to
let
get ourselves a
Sal
little bit more
go.
prepped.
Sal, remember the stick? Take the stick and go scout it out. If you find anything, drop it. And then come back to us.
Alright. I go. I'm gonna go look for anything. Anything,
I think we should
unusual.
wait here.
So he's already gone out 60 feet and come back. Are you wanting to do it again?
I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna go further. I'm just gonna
you can
go.
much further, much further.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't said it yet, but he can go a lot further.
Okay. Is that what you want to do, Sal? You want to go start heading out and have your group wait here?
Yep. I'm
Okay.
gonna go sniff it out.
Sal, you move out of the furthest reach of that light that's cast on Bakaluta's torch and continue on through these woods. It's very dark, but you have this keen vision. You could still see, smell, hear way better than you could in your more humanoid form. How many feet are you wanting to travel out?
Let's start with 60 feet beyond the light source.
Okay.
So 120 total.
Yep.
You travel for another 60 feet beyond, following this trail, still bending, still winding. You are alone right now, deep in these woods, and that musky smell gets a bit stronger out of all the smells that you've smelled so far.
But still nothing.
Nope.
Like, I don't see anything. Alright, let's go another 60 feet.
Okay. You travel for about another 45 feet until that smell gets very strong and you freeze. Make a survival check for me again. For smelling, so you get advantage.
Ouch.
Okay, that smell is very strong, but you can't tell where it's coming from. Let me check something here myself. Okay. It's almost like it's trickling through the trees at various angles. You can't tell, but you hear this low
Oh god.
growling sound. It sounds like something's almost in pain, until finally you hear it pick up a bit and start. You hear the thudding of feet slamming on the ground, and you can finally see something. It looks to be charging in your direction. You're gonna go into some combat, buddy.
Oh shit.
I want to drop the lollipop stick before combat.
Yeah, sure. You could just open your mouth and just drop it on the ground.
Yeah, just drop it.
So I'm gonna take everyone over to this battle map, but you guys are.
We by chance hear any of the sounds that are happening?
It's too far away for you to hear currently. All right, Sal. Let's see where
I
this
have
goes.
no way
Huh?
to know.
Can I I want to bark. I don't want to howl, but I want to bark
Okay, well,
with
you can't,
meaning.
you can't
So
bark
I want to
quite-
try and make them hear me.
You can't bark quite yet because I'm putting you in initiative, but I'll say on your turn you can bark. So go ahead and put your guy into combat here.
Well, let me drag my direwolf out.
Oh, sorry, I gotta activate the board for you. There you go. Do you see your token out there by chance?
Sure don't.
Okay, hold on. Let me help you out here.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, holy fuck.
There you go. You should be able to see yourself deep right now. You three, I'll leave you on the battle
Nope.
map, but if you were to start traveling now, you're about 3 rounds away from reaching Sal. You can't see yourself, Sal?
No,
The-
I
you-
can't see anything.
You don't see the direwolf out in the middle-ish?
I can see that measurement.
Let's see.
He
I
needs
can
a
see you,
light
Sal.
source. You need to put a light source on him or something, or give it wolf dark vision.
Here you go. I'll say because of your sense of smell, you should be able to take advantage of the light a little bit. Can you see now?
Nope.
Still
I mean,
no?
he's-
Nope.
Oh, I didn't check has
Did you hear-
vision. That's my bad. There you go.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, I can see myself now.
All right.
He needs
So
dark vision or something. Yeah.
let's reveal what's charging at you. It looks like this.
Ooh,
Okay.
yo.
That's cool looking.
Good luck, buddy.
Can I tame it?
I believe in you.
All right, we're gonna go into some
Oh my god.
combat music here. Let's see.
You done goofed, Baka. You killed Sal.
All right, Sal.
Kill Sal.
Bastards!
I'm gonna go ahead. Added you to combat. Go ahead and roll your initiative. And everyone else do the same thing. Actually, add yourself to combat and roll initiative. You will be in the initiative tracker, but you won't be officially fighting. So when it's your turn, you have the option to do something if you want to.
Oh God.
Okay, that's we're missing one person. Are we? No?
No.
We've got
No.
1, 2. Oh, nope, that's all y'all. Okay. So Bakaluda. Sal's gone up a good ways, but it hasn't been that long. Still just kind of hanging out. What are you doing back here?
I mean, I have no idea what's happening.
It's true.
None of us do. So, I'm just waiting.
Okay, continue.
Gotta wait.
Sal,
I mean, that's essentially what we all gotta do.
you've never smelled one before. I don't think you've ever seen one before, but you've read about these creatures. You know an owlbear is currently charging at you. What would you like to do?
Yo, I'm barking.
Okay, so you let out some barks that echo
Yeah.
through the tree lines. All of you can hear these barks
Yeah.
a good distance away. If you take the dash action, it'll be about 3 rounds, but you'll be able to make it to Sal.
And he's charging me?
Yep.
Oh, I should have just held mine. Fuck. I forget you can do that. Hey, so explain that real fast for them.
So on your turn, you don't necessarily have to take an action. You can say you want to belay or delay. It's one of those. Your action via certain circumstances. Like say, I want to hold my turn till after Richard goes. Okay, well then your turn will just be delayed. I want to hold my turn in case I see an enemy visibly run at me, and in that case I'll use Firebolt. Okay, that's a triggered action. You can hold that until that set of events happen. You can be real creative with it. But I'll say, Ibaka, in this case, if you want to, you could just, you say you held your action until one of your teammates goes running or something.
Well, I mean, until it was essentially going to be until somebody showed a sign, and then at which point I was just going to move forward.
Okay.
That's it. So, Sal did a sign.
Sal
and
did
I
the
moved
barking.
forward.
Bark.
Yeah, I'll say you go ahead and start. Are you just sprinting forward now?
Yeah, I think I'm 25 feet, so.
Well,
is
no.
sprint-
I have you on the map just so you can see what's happening, but you guys are actually way further away than what it looks like currently.
Okay, well, sprint me forward.
Okay, you start dashing through the tree line and whatnot. But Sal, were you moving or doing anything else, or are you just barking?
How fast is this thing moving at me?
Let me check its
Yes.
movement speed. It looks like it's moving. It's moving pretty damn fast. It's moving about as fast as you think you can go.
He's an agile bitch. Okay, I'm gonna take the advice of my GM, and I'm gonna belay my action
Okay.
until the owl bear gets to me.
Okay.
I don't want to like sidestep him, so I'm like on his flank.
So, are you trying to avoid his attack, or are you just wanting to move as soon as he gets close to you?
Yes. Both?
Okay. In that case, you'd want to take the dodge action. That would give him disadvantage on an
Okay.
attack against you.
Yep, I'll dodge him then.
All right. So you steel yourself and ready as this huge creature's charging right at you. It's about it's actually just slightly bigger than you, and you're a direwolf. You're freaking huge.
Oh god.
Richard, you heard some barking in the woods, and you see Bakaluda take off
I'm
running.
sorry, Sal.
What are you doing?
Aka, where you? Oh, forget it. Arthur, let's go, and I run after her.
Okay, and you
What?
start
They
sprinting.
are slightly faster than me.
Yeah, they'll make it just a little bit ahead of you, but we'll get there.
Head that way! Wait, I can't yell that, can I?
I mean, yeah, if you want to, sure. You head in the direction you heard the barking.
Head that way! And I just point in the general direction I heard the barking.
All right, that's gonna bring us to our owlbear friend here, who
I hope that didn't cut off.
charges right up to you, Sal. It looks
Sal,
like
I'm
he's
so
going
sorry.
to take a couple swings at you.
Sal, I'm sorry!
As soon as he
I
gets in
didn't
your
expect
face,
it!
he rams into you with his beak.
Oh,
He did have disadvantage because you are currently dodging right now. As he got close, you start to try to jump out of the way. What is your direwolf's armor?
14.
14.
hey.
Okay, so it tries to stab into you, but you just hop right out of the way. And it almost stumbles a bit past you, but regains itself, lifts one of its huge paws, and goes to slice across your body.
Ow.
Oh.
Oh!
This one will connect as you try to dodge again, but you just don't move quick enough as this swipe comes so quick and slices across you for 17 slashing damage.
Damn.
How do I... On my character sheet, I have 18 hit points.
Oh, no, you have your direwolf health right now, so if you double-click your
Right.
direwolf token, you can just update that for hit points.
Okay, he took 17 of my damage.
Took 17 of your health
Or my
away.
health. Okay, did that work? Yep, that worked. Okay.
And that's all he's going to do for now. Arthur, two of your teammates have taken off running into the darkness. Well, I guess there's a light on Bakluda, so the light's going with her. What are you doing?
I just leave my stuff and I follow them.
Okay, you book after them, so you're all dashing. That'll be one round, 2 more, and you'll be able to make it up to your to Sal. Bach, I'm assuming you continue dashing?
Dash again.
Okay. Sal, you're up.
Yes, sir.
I assume.
Okay, so I dodged him, right?
I
You,
assume, but.
Go ahead,
I'm sorry.
Bobby.
I assume by our third sprint. Is our third sprint where we're gonna move on the map?
yeah, your third sprint is when you ended up, it'd be 3
So technically,
rounds.
our second sprint, are we at the bottom of the map right now? That's what I'm asking. If I were to
No,
sprint
there-
one more time,
There will be 1 more after that.
third sprint, we'd be at the bottom of the map.
Correct.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Sal, you dodged one of his attacks, but you didn't dodge the other one. But you didn't give
Okay,
him
got
disadvantage
it.
on everything he was doing. So,
Okay.
what would you like to do?
But I don't have his flank or anything, right? We're like head on.
Yeah, you're head on. Like when you try to dodge around the side of him, I mean, it's just huge beast versus huge beast. He's just turning to face you.
Okay, I'm gonna bite him.
About titans. Bite them. Take them down.
I think this is 2d6 plus 3 piercing damage.
Oh, it'll look a bit. I forgot. You never used a NPC token. So on your
No.
direwolf, if you double click it again and click features, the bite ability is on there. To the left of it, there's a 20-sided die. It looks like. Yeah, left
Boom.
click that. You got it. And then click attack in the chat screen.
Normal, no advantage.
Yeah, just normal. Okay, that absolutely hits. You lunge and just go right past his face. It looks like he's trying to get you with a bite as well. But you grab onto his neck. Click damage on that bite ability now. For 7 damage.
If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength or be knocked prone.
It definitely has to make a strength savings throw here. As you try to rip this thing to the ground, just pinning it or holding it down so your allies can show up in time. What is the savings throw for that? Do you know?
13.
The savings throw. Okay, so it barely succeeds.
Yeah.
You almost pin this thing to the ground, but it maintains its footing barely and just shoves you off of it.
I'm gonna bark again, but this time I'm in pain.
Okay, yeah, everyone else, you hear this barking now, but also a little bit of yelping in the middle of it as well. Is that the end of your turn, Direwolf?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Richard, are you maintaining your dash?
Yeah, there's no way for us to travel faster, correct?
That's what you're doing currently. You can only go 30 feet normally, but if you're dashing, you can go 60 feet.
Yeah, I just keep going.
Okay, you're booking. That's the second time you've dashed as well. Next time you dash, you'll be able to make it to the battlefield. The owl bear will go up, which is still just looking to take you down, Sal, with everything it has. It again is going to strike with its beak and claws.
Ooh.
Its beak
Oh god.
tears into you for 8 piercing damage. And as you're reeling back from that, it immediately comes around with its huge left paw as it tries to slash down your face.
You just gotta live 2 more rounds.
Come on, Sal.
2 rounds, Sal.
Oh,
slashes
okay.
you
Well,
for 13 more
I'm
damage.
taking out a dire wolf form.
Oh shit! You just gotta live. You just. Whew.
So your direwolf form fails. How much leftover damage was there on that cell?
He hit me for 1 extra damage over my wolf's hit points.
Okay, so you would only take 1 damage here. Have your regular token back out there. You can treat it as normal again. As he slashes through this, a bright flash happens. You are thrown back into your regular form and just slightly cut. But you are now a regular-sized elf,
Oh god.
staring down a massive owl bear.
Oh my god.
Is that the end of your turn?
That wasn't my turn.
Oh, that was the owlbear's turn. My bad. You were getting beat up. You just went. That's gonna be the end of the owlbear's turn. Let me fix you on the initiative here. So you were, I believe, right after Baka, right?
Yeah, I think I rolled a 19.
Okay, cool. Stage. There you go. You're back on the track as regular Sal now. Richard, you maintain your sprint.
Owlbear, Rick.
And Arthur,
Okay.
Arthur, are you maintaining your dash as well?
That is correct.
Okay, you stick behind your allies. You're actually gaining on Bakaluda. Seems like she's slightly slower. It must be them short legs. Bakaluda!
Sprint.
Continue sprinting.
Yeah.
You finally, just panting, arrive on the battlefield right there. I'm gonna set you 2 guys over here for just a moment. And that's the most you can move this turn. Is you move up and you it's faint, but you think you can see an elf staring down some huge creature just roaring in his face.
You just wait, you bitch. I got your number.
All right, that's gonna take us to Sal.
I am going to.
Oh, I gotta look up something.
I'm going to use Primal Savagery.
Oh, make a melee spell attack against one creature in front of you. So describe to me what this looks like.
My fingernails just become disgusting. They are like really fucking yellow, and they just look awful.
You get some gross
I'm gonna try and
fingernails.
scratch him. Yep, I'm gonna scratch him.
And you try to claw back at him like you're trying to one-up him from his slices on you with your hand as well. Go ahead and make that melee spell attack.
Is that that would be an unarmed strike, right?
It would be. What's your spell casting thing for druids? Is it wisdom?
Yes.
So that should be 1d20 plus your spell casting modifier.
I think. What if I do this?
Oh, yeah, that works. Yeah, 1d20 plus 4. That looks accurate. You swipe at this large creature with your nails, and as you do, it's almost like he slams the side of his head into your hand before your claws can sink in and knocks your hand away.
You son of a bitch. Alright, well, I'm gonna use my, bonus action. And I am going to cast Wild Shape again. To Brown Bear.
You gonna turn to a brown bear?
Yes, sir.
Bear on bear violence.
There's
What
my
I
bear
like to
token.
see.
Let me
I
see.
can- Barely handle this.
Oh, it's just owls over there.
Oh, let me pull out. I think the brown bear is actually a bit bigger here.
This fight's unbearable.
There you go.
I'm
Alright.
barely
I
hanging
can't
on.
see now.
Yeah, I gotta update the vision on me. Just a second here. And has
Is it Beerstein Bears or Bearstein Bears?
Bear's sane.
there you go.
What's the Nelson Mandela theory?
But stains.
You try to claw this thing and immediately shift into another creature as you are now a brown bear staring this thing down. This other creature is still slightly bigger than you, but you feel a little more confident now that you're trying to rival nature's wrath with your own.
I don't think I can do anything else, so that was the end of my turn.
Okay, up next would be, I believe it would be Richard, but hold on just a second. I've got to add this brown bear to the tracker here. There we go. Richard, are you maintaining your dash?
Yes.
Okay, you book it, and you see Baka just panting as you go just a little bit past her. And you see a large brown bear in the distance, and what looks like a slightly larger, maybe bear creature past it.
I yell at Baka. You should have laid off those marijuana cigarettes. And I run by her.
So you had to use your action to dash in this far, but you have your bonus action available still.
Hell yes. And I... Wait, let's see if I'm close enough. About to ask. I am.
No.
I'm gonna cast... Barbaric Inspiration onto Sal.
Barbaric inspiration again?
The Bardic Inspiration. Jesus. Should I link it real quick?
Yeah, go ahead and link it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bardic Inspiration. You inspire Sal through some form of words or music. So what do you say to inspire this bear Sal?
Sal, you dumb bitch! Why are you a bear? Ah! Kill that thing!
Sal, you hear these beautiful words into your ears and suddenly feel like you're much more capable than you were before, as you now have access to a D6, right? Is that right, Ricky?
It is a
Yes.
D6, yep.
Okay, and you can add that to pretty much almost any roll. Is that right? It's an ability check, an attack roll, or a savings throw. So you can use that at any time you want to.
Yep.
I can't use it on a damage roll though.
No damage.
Damn it.
Is that the end of your turn, Richard?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That will take us to the owlbear again, which kind of just stumbles back a bit, seeing suddenly now another rival bear just attacking it. It's going to maintain its violent trek and start slashing and beaking at you. Because it first tries to stab you with its beak, but as a bear, you're able to kind of just shrug off this attack to where it doesn't stab into you this time. However, it tries to swipe you with its claws as well, and these will slash right on your side or your flank. As you are going to take 18 slashing damage.
Damn.
That's going to be the end of its turn. Arthur, are you maintaining your dash?
That is, yes.
Okay, you sprint and exit through these tree lines into what looks like a small clearing, also running past Baka, but right up next to Richard here, with just as fast as you could go. Your action,
lay off the sweets.
Your action is spent, but you still have a bonus action.
I do have a bonus. And hopefully, am I able to see Sal, right?
Just on the cusp of this area, you see a large brown bear. You can assume it's Sal.
Sweet. I want to cast Healing Ward, which is 1 bonus action.
Okay, let's go ahead and link it.
Alright, spell slot.
Are you casting at the second level? I think actually you shouldn't have any second level spell slots left because you used augury earlier.
Augury actually doesn't count as an action spell.
It doesn't?
Nope, it's just a cast time 1 minute.
I'm not sure about that. Let me verify that.
Cantrip?
Is it a cantrip?
Nope. But it doesn't
Augury-
say anything.
Is it your divinity?
Augury is absolutely a second level spell and would take a second level spell slot to cast. However, I don't think you've cast any other second level spells since you woke up today, right?
No, that was my first one.
Okay, then you would have 1 spell slot left, so you could go ahead and cast that healing word at a second level. Would you still like to do that?
I want to, please.
Okay. So you cast this healing word. As you, what do you say to reinvigorate this brown bear you're trying to heal up?
I am fully assuming it is Sal, and I'm just praying to God. It's like I'm just telling myself, not again, not again, not again, and I cast it.
Sal, you hear these words, these not agains into your ears, and for whatever reason, it just rejuvenates you as your bear form heals for 15 damage.
I feel real good now.
You're buffing up, getting tough.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn, Arthur?
That is.
All right. Bakaluta, you are in the battlefield and have your movement and action available. What do you want to do?
Me bitches in the way.
Just walk past them.
Oh shit, where was that? Oh shit, was that right? Whatever. Anyways. Hi, buddy.
You only have 25 movement, right?
25.
You'd
Did I
be-
get 1 too far?
Yeah, you'd be 1 back.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't tell.
You're good.
There you go. You have to roll a Constitution DC.
Levitate.
Hell,
Who?
Yeah, who are you levitating?
on the out there.
Okay, so cast a time 1 action, range 60 feet. You are within range, and you start to channel levitate on this creature. Let's see. One creature or loose object of your choice that you can see within range rises vertically up to 20 feet and remains suspended there for the duration. The spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds.
I checked.
Oh,
It's a large. I don't think he's quite 500.
That would be correct. An unwilling creature succeeds on Constitution saving throws unaffected. The target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within its reach, which allows it to move as if it were climbing. When you change its altitude,
The idea is 20 feet up.
and you can target yourself. Weird. Okay, so it's going to make a Constitution saving throw, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
It succeeds. It lifts off the ground lightly and just dunk, just drops right back down.
Bye, Sal. It's been nice knowing you. I'm really sorry.
At the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, Brown Bear Sal. You've gotten you feel a lot of words been entering your ears, making you feel stronger, and some making you feel more confident, some healing your wounds. And also, you just saw this thing just like slightly lift into the air and then drop to the ground. A lot of stuff happening right next to you. What would you
I'm
like to
really
do?
confused, but I'm gonna try and multi-attack him.
All right. Brown Bear does have the multi-attack ability.
First, I'm gonna try and bite him.
You're able to latch onto him and pierce his skin. Go ahead and roll the damage for it. You bite him for 7.
And I'm gonna fucking swipe at his ass.
Ooh, that will also hit. As you swipe him now, as you're taking a page from his book and going with your face and then going with the claw for 12 damage. Very good. You're actually putting some work in this owlbear.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You should be able to... Oh, no, I don't have it set up that way. Hold on. Resources.
Yeah, you don't have it set. We can't see any of his health.
Covered by anyone. There you go. If you hover him now, that kind of gives you an idea how wounded this thing is.
Nice.
Just
That
let
thing
out like a real roar, like fucking guttural.
You gonna roar at him? What's it sound like? Show me
No.
the roar.
Ah!
You... He's screaming its face.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a little
fucking
startled
pissed.
after just getting walloped by you twice.
Yeah, I'm pissed. But yeah, that ends my turn.
All right, Richard, you're up.
All right. I am going to move 30 feet, but not in Baka's way. So I'm gonna move over here.
Probably best not to
Can
be
I
in
move
front
my
of
guy?
Yeah. You have
It's not
all your
allowing
movement
me
and
to.
You
everything
gotta
right
click
now.
you gotta click the right thing. Remember the little 4 squares?
Yeah, no, I have it active. Oh, that's weird.
Wait, you can't move your character? Are you able to draw lines or anything right now?
You need to refresh the page. Did you do that when you DC'd earlier?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
I'm back.
There you go.
There's the music. Okay, cool. Alright. I'm gonna travel there. And I look at this bear. And I look at the owl beast behind him. I'm like, Sal, I got you, bud. I could recognize that butt anywhere. And I'm actually gonna cast Fish's Mockery towards the owl bear. Whatever the thing's called. Not Sal, the other thing. And I start. Let me link it real quick. Oh, wait. I might not be. Give me a second. So, basically, I start yelling insults at this owl beast. I started saying, "Oh, look at this small dude! He's about to get his butt kicked by this bear! Why did he even come after us? You know, I bet he could even take on a mouse!"
It hears these words.
And let me roll it.
And It seems like Sal. You hear Richard yelling and stuff. You actually see the owlbear like lose its scowl a little bit, almost like its feelings got hurt somewhat. And it seems to have taken some mental damage from that. 4 to be precise.
You can do. Oh, you did it with some saving throw. Okay.
And I think he has that gives him disadvantage on his next attack roll, right?
It does.
Okay, so he's dismayed. His heart's not in the fight right now, Sal. So you'll have disadvantage on his next attack against you. Is that the end of your turn, Richard?
Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, why'd I have to roll so high?
That will actually bring us to the owlbear, who is going to try and stab you with his beak. Again, still feelings hurt from what just happened.
I'm real upset.
That actually is going to save you from getting hit, as it barely misses you with its beak trying to stab into you, Sal. But it will immediately regain its ferocity as it shrugs off that vicious worded attack and swipes with its claws.
Oh.
Which will deal 17 more slashing damage to you.
Oh.
And that's all that owlbear will do. Arthur, you're up.
All right. Let's see here. How much time has passed now for my light?
Your light would probably have about 8 more minutes on it. Every round is about 6 seconds of combat, so time is going real slow right now.
All right. Is there any way I can actually add another light onto a different object, or is I'm allowed to have one light?
Light is concentration, so the moment you try to put it on something else, the other one vanishes.
All
Or the
right,
moment
cool.
you try to cast a spell that you have to concentrate on, or the same spell would vanish.
And it will start a new time tick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Rick, what are you holding in your hands?
I have 2 daggers out.
All right. Are you wearing a hat?
Yes.
Cool. I want to cast light onto Rick's hat.
Okay, you have to be able to run up to Rick and touch his hat to be able to do that.
I should be able to be close.
Yeah, you'll make it.
Yeah, I'll make it. So I will run. Yeah. Here. And I tap him. Here you go.
Okay, Richard, you feel your hat just slightly move as Arthur touches it, and it emits this huge light just radiating from your head now.
This is Gucci. You better not mess it up or you owe me, bud.
As long as we're out of here alive, I'll buy you a new hat.
Baka, the little half-broken torch you've been carrying, finally stops emitting light as well.
And that is the end of my turn. Actually, wait, I could do a bonus.
Mm-hmm. Light was only an action, so you still have a bonus action.
Yeah, I don't think I can cast Healing Word though because it's a bonus. Since I was a level 2.
Is
Holy
Healing Word, that's only level 2? That's not a level 1 spell? It
level
is. You
1,
can cast
yeah.
Healing Word at the first level as well.
Yeah, I would like to cast that again onto Sal.
Okay. You whisper these rejuvenating words towards Sal again, and Sal, you feel your wounds start to seal up. How much did it heal? Oh, there you go. That's the second level version. You gotta click the first level version.
Shoot. There we go.
There you go. That heals you for 9, Sal. Your wounds get open, and they get sealed. Then they get open, and then they get sealed. A lot of your blood's around you, but you've gained some back immediately.
I feel kind of okay.
That's into your turn, Arthur.
That is correct.
All right, Bakaluda.
Oh, why does it only do 1? Okay, I'm casting Magic Missile.
You gonna missile this thing?
Yeah, so...
What is your casting focus, if you don't mind me asking? Are you holding out a wand while you're doing this? A crystal? A rabbit's foot? What does it look like when you cast Magic Missile?
I don't want you to make fun of me, okay?
The lollipop.
That's way too late.
No, it's not a lollipop. It's a little tiny unicorn that's on a necklace.
So is it hanging around your neck and it glows whenever you
Yes.
start blasting?
You go like this.
Yes. I just like hold it. It's what happens. It's like I grip it.
So your necklace starts to glow a bit as you hold out your hand and start blasting these arcane missiles towards this owlbear, which lock onto it and just slam repeatedly into it. I believe you get to
How many
roll
do I need to
3
do?
of them.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Oh, very, very nice rolls. These bolts
Well.
just slam into this owlbear. The first one staggers it a bit. The second one doesn't hit as hard. It just kind of hits maybe its back leg, so not its core. And the last one slams into him again. This thing almost falls over right in front of you, Sal. But it looks badly, badly wounded. Like it's barely able to stay standing now. That's the end of your turn, Baka.
Yeah.
Okay. Brown Bear Sal, you're up.
Alright, I see this thing's fucking... He's almost done for. But I want to add insult to injury. I want to try and... I'm going to use multi-attack, but with my claw, I want to aim for his eyeball.
Oh, we're trying to scratch his eyes out.
You-
Are you...
Use inspiration, Sal.
Yeah, you have your Bardic Inspiration still as well.
Yeah.
Now, are
It's
you
good for
wanting
10 minutes.
So,
Are you
Oh.
wanting to do a called shot, like an additional effect happen, or are you just wanting to do it for flavor?
yeah, just for flavor. I just want to fucking rip out his eyeball. He's
Okay.
pissed me off.
Go ahead and make your attack roll and add 1d6 to it.
Fortune! He hit a 17.
Okay, I rolled a 17.
And
Okay, I guess save onto that Bardic Inspiration then. As you claw right down this thing's face. I don't know if you got its eye or not, though. Go ahead and roll damage for me. You sink your claws right into its temple, piercing it, and just rip as hard as you can, taking its right eye and half of its face off with this slash. And when you do, this thing is just slammed onto the ground. The forest floor almost feels like it shook with that thud. All of you felt the ground just tremble slightly as this owlbear hits the ground and stops moving. And that will put us out of combat.
Nice.
I would like to shift out of...
No more bear? Alright.
Yeah.
You drop your bear form immediately and turn back into regular Sal.
How many times can you shift per day, Sal?
If I'm not in combat, twice. But Wild Shape is a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
I think it takes a spell slot to use, but yeah, it lets them do it immediately. Is that right?
I don't think so. Oh, wait. I can use a bonus action to expend one spell slot to regain 1d8 HP per level of the spell slot expended. Can I link this? won't let me link it.
I think you might be able to.
I can do this.
As an action, you can magically assume the shape of a beast that you have seen before twice per short rest. You said a bonus action. Where does it say bonus action?
Combat Wild Shape.
Oh.
I just linked it in the
Okay,
in the
yep.
game.
That's right. So he can shift twice per day? No, per short rest. Twice per short rest.
Short
so
rest.
he needs a nappy nap to get those back.
how much is a short rest?
A short rest takes about 4 hours.
I can
Man.
also meditate for 4 hours and get a long rest.
Mhm.
So,
I guess actually in your case, Sal, since it's halved, I'd say it'd take 2 hours for you personally to do a short rest. Everyone else who's not an elf or half
Okay.
elf would have to take the full 4 for a short rest.
okay.
Just curious.
Eh,
How long would it take me to skin this bear?
Oh my god, Sal, is this what you were fighting?
yeah, that thing pissed me off.
Hello? GM? You want to answer my question?
Well, I have a couple questions for you first. First off, Bakaluda, as
Yeah.
a previous circus performer, how experienced are you at skinning animals?
No. I mean, I can flay a fish, and like I'm a cook, so I assume I know how to flay things.
What's the largest creature you'd say Bakaluda's flayed in the past?
Fish.
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I assume I've done a deer at some point, but that would probably be the only thing that would be of large size that I have done.
Okay. And what are you using to flay it? That's my last question.
I think I got a knife.
You use a knife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If you would like to, you can absolutely flay this and maybe get some meat, maybe some fur. How well you do it is going to depend on you, and how long it's going to take. It would take you at minimum 30 minutes to go through this creature on your own with a knife.
30 minutes. Hey, Sal,
Huh?
are you able to transform into a bear or a direwolf? We could take this back to town and
Why would you
we
take it
got
back
the
to
rope.
town?
we could sell it.
No.
I could, but that
Wait.
would be my second spell slot. Until we take a short rest, I would not be able to do it outside of combat again.
But why would we go back to town when we're all the way out here?
It's true. I'm ready to find these wolves.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a short rest first or no?
Yeah, I want to take a short rest.
It would probably be best.
Okay.
Are we gonna?
Well, I got the light for another hour on me.
It doesn't have to be on you for a full hour. I could turn it off.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the short rest is going to be 2 hours for Sal.
4
Short
hours
rest.
for everybody else.
Yeah.
Short rest
Well-
only benefits, I think, me and Sal and Rick.
That is
I
partially correct. So,
really have no benefit to it right now, though.
yeah,
What do you mean partially correct?
a short rest can help a wizard out through some arcane recovery. They can gain half their level worth of spell slots back. A short rest for Sal helps them gain some wild shapes back. A short rest for Arthur and Richard would only gain them hit die, so they could recover health if they wanted to, but they wouldn't get any spell slots or anything else.
I thought Rick was an elf.
You know,
I
He is.
am a elf, yes.
oh, well, he
Rick's
could
an elf.
take
I didn't
the,
cast it.
Yeah, he could take the short rest within 2 hours, but he would still only gain hit die currently.
Yeah, I didn't cast any spells either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Fish of Mockery is a cantrip, and Barbaric is the bonus action that has its own spell thing that requires a long rest.
Well, it would probably be good to
What?
at least let Sal get his stuff back.
I agree. I think we should sit for 2 hours,
At least 2 hours, yeah.
and you can.
Alright.
I just we might want to get Arthur to cast light, because we're gonna lose the light. I don't know how many times you can cast that though.
I can cast it as many times as I want to. It's a
Oh.
cantrip.
Okay, yeah, then that's not a problem then.
I can cast it in my sleep.
So you gonna
Would
try and
like-
skin this bear?
Hell yeah. I'm gonna try
Yeah,
and
I
get
guess-
this bear. What do
I'm
I
gonna
need to roll?
meditate for 2 hours, I guess.
While you
Um,
hear me
I'm gonna
scream
just
and shit.
keep look to make sure I don't see or hear anything out
I-
of the ordinary.
Can I inspect this beast?
Yeah, sure, you can look it over. And Baka, you said were you skinning it?
Yeah, I'm gonna skin and flay this bitch.
Okay. What are you looking for on it, Arthur? Before she starts skinning.
I want to see. Well, I just wanted to determine this creature, like if there was any other scratches on it, like wolf scratches, I guess. Maybe it got into a fight earlier.
Make a survival check.
Uh,
Oh, okay. So you examine this owlbear, and it looks like it's been torn up. Looks like it's been clawed, bitten, the works. You look over at Sal and can only assume it's because he's been a multitude of animals tearing into it. But you do notice on its back hind a few claw marks that are smaller than anything he's been so far, that look fresh, like it was wounded not too long ago.
Okay, hey guys, I think this beast was actually in a fight earlier. It's like wounded up here in the back.
Are you sure that wasn't Sal?
No, I mean Sal was facing it head to head. I don't see how this was this can do anything with Sal. Plus his marks were way huge. These are like puppy sized compared to Sal.
Well, it is an owl bear, and we are in the woods. Any number of creatures could have killed, or not killed it, attacked it. Do they, like, what do they look like? Do they just look like random claw marks, or?
Nah, I'm almost determined these are wolves. Wolf marks, actually.
Alright. I continue skinning.
Mr. Jamie, quick
We
question.
are looking for the wolves.
What's up?
Headed in the right direction.
Can we take like a little bit of a break? Why? Or am I able just to run to the restroom real quick?
We got about 20 minutes left.
Yeah, if y'all want to, because some big stuff is coming up that may take a while. If you'd like to, we can go ahead and call it a little bit early. What do y'all think?
I mean, it
Call
wouldn't be
early
a bad
tonight,
idea.
Included next week.
Do what now?
Yeah. He said call it tonight and conclude it next week.
Yes. I think that is a very good idea because stuff is about to rev up very soon. So
Hell yeah.
We're gonna
Wait, what do I have to roll first?
What do you have to? Oh, for the skinning? You want to go ahead and
All right.
Well, I mean, who's to say you be able to finish your skinning without something happening, right? Maybe something happens in the next 10 minutes. I don't know. I think we have to wait and find out next week, right?
Oh, shit!
Find out next time.
We're gonna
On
find out
Pocket
next time.
Skins.
On
A bear.
Caverns and Tieflings.
All right, so we're wrapping up a little bit early, but I believe it's exceptionally fitting for what's to come. But yeah, you guys finally went into the woods. And you talked to that old grumpy Westerly. Was it Westerly? Is that his name?
Wesley.
We don't even know if that's his real name.
Yeah,
That was the name I was given. Was Wesley.
That's the name of the farm.
The farm was Wesley Farm or something.
That did completely match the description of Wesley Farm, so you guys could assume safely that was Wesley Farm. Who you talked to, I don't know. You may want to make a habit of asking some names in the future. Maybe relevant, may not. I don't know. Just saying. But you guys went past him, found some trails, got a hound dog on the trail. Very smart, because it is super easy to get lost in here. Run to lots of other nasties, but you guys have stuck mainly to this path you followed ever since the Wesley Farm, and so far you've done okay. Minus Sal getting ambushed by himself in pitch black forest.
My bad.
You
We
say
did
that's
have an
a bad
omen.
thing. That did great.
You did great.
The Omen did say some shit was about to go down, so
I
At
only
least we
lost 1
know-
HP.
we know Augie's not a liar with his predictions.
That omen was accurate. It was right ahead. Y'all let Sal.
I told you
Sal
my
ahead.
gods are with me.
Oh boy, but everything turned out okay. Sal's able to turn into some big beefy animals and take a good beating. That's the Druid way. You guys made it in time to help him out, so that was good stuff. Before we head out, does anyone have any comments? Anything you'd like to share? It can be game related, can be not. Your call.
Let's see. Next week is going to be Thanksgiving week. I don't know if we're going to be playing on the 24th. Are we?
I will be out
Ooh.
of town on the 24th.
We won't be playing.
Yeah, we're probably skipping that. It was Thanksgiving on the 25th? Is that
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Well,
Yep.
we won't be here next week. It's family and food time. I look forward to it greatly myself. And I'm sure you guys all got big plans. So yeah, we'll take a break next week. We'll meet the week after that to wrap up what went down. Fortunately, Endwalker doesn't come out till the 3rd, so that'll be 2 days before. So I'll still have a little bit of time, okay? Just a little bit. I'll be super busy later.
What about the week of Endwalker release on the 8th?
We can take a couple hours to play D&D.
I'm dedicated to the D&D session. We're not gonna stop because a game come out or anything like that. Only holidays and if you're sick or not feeling well and whatnot. Otherwise, we're here. We're here to do it because this is only part one of a huge adventure coming up, and I want to see where you guys end up because soon y'all are gonna have to make a choice, and that choice is going to affect you guys for a long time.
I don't like it.
All right.
Oh, but besides all that, go ahead.
Something on a personal matter. I guess I did a PSA last week. I'm going to do another one this week. Get your moles checked out by a dermatologist. I had a little bit of cancer right over here.
Oh, shit.
Got it removed. I'm okay. Going through testing. I should be fine. But I was only able to be okay due to early screening and testing. So if you have the opportunity to, and you see some moles that don't look good, get it checked out.
That can happen just from like a normal mole? Like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, Kim, you didn't say... Yeah, I have moles. You didn't say anything.
Your moles don't look cancerous. They just look like fucking skin types. What do you want?
What's a cancerous mole look like?
I mean, regardless if you don't think they look cancerous or not, just keep an eye on them to see if they change. That's a big sign. But your insurances should cover dermatology. It's like a half hour out of your day. You go in, they just look at your moles, and if anything looks weird. I had a couple look weird, and one came back positive. And decided to get surgery. It's a very minor surgery. I went to work today and was perfectly fine. But I mean, it's something like, if I wait a couple more years, it could be a lot. I could be in a lot different boat. So get yourself checked out.
I love
I'll do a PSA every week.
I did. Yes, please do.
No,
share this knowledge. It is awesome. Because now I know. Now I'm gonna do this shit. What about him? Did he have the skin tag thing?
His face was full of moles.
Were they cancer moles? Oh, I didn't know that. Now I know.
Just
Who was
about
that?
every year. My grandpa. He was 95 though, so.
Yeah, you get older, your body does weird stuff.
He was in multiple wars, so.
Well, I definitely am gonna get that checked out. Thank you for the knowledge, Rick. Appreciate it, man. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and drop some closing statements here for us. Everyone out there who's watching this, any way, shape, or form, thanks for being here tonight. We do this every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Central Time, normally. And we go till normally 11, unless something big's coming up that may take 30 minutes to an hour to resolve, in which case we might end a little bit early. But we'll be back not next week, because it's Thanksgiving. I assume you guys will probably be busy too. We'll be back the week after on December 1st. So look forward to the conclusion of Wolves of Welton then. If you want to find easier way to keep up when we're going live, we do stream D&D on Saturdays and Mondays as well, 8 p.m. Central. Leave a follow. It'll pop up every time we're active, so that way you can see when we're going at stuff. Subscribe if you're really digging it. Every little bit goes towards the channel via equipment or whatever it may be. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Thanks again for watching. Y'all have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.